Hello everybody, welcome back to Ohio. We are in February. It is snowing. So I think we might just... Ooh, there's probably getting snow in our thrower here. I think we might just advance to March and then we'll get going on this field. We do have to bring the pH up, so we will be using our lime station here. And we're going to have to get that taken care of. But I think I'd rather do that when it's not snowing. Maybe, I suppose there's a possibility we could have snow yet in March too. We'll have to see. So yeah, we're going to lime this. And then we're going to have to use the... what do we got here? Disc harrow, I think this is. This blue guy here. Yes, disc harrow. 180 horse. Because our planter, we're going to use... We're going to plant corn, but this is not a direct drill. It does take fertilizer though, so that is a plus. I just hooked it up over here to see what we have. And there is a spot for fertilizer. I suppose we could go ahead and get it filled up here this month. Oops. Just knock that in the way of our disc harrow for tomorrow. But yeah, we'll get this topped up. And then we'll be ready to go with that. Probably going to send off a few workers, so I suppose we'll have to get our other tractor. We're going to have to start looking at getting another tractor soon, because we're going to have to... I'm probably going to want to keep one down at the other field for... That's right, there was no fertilizer back here. It's a little bit more seed. There's one bag left, but we're going to make our own seed. So that's another thing we got to look at here. Try it from this direction, maybe. There we go. Trigger was way off. Alright, so that takes 1,200. We still got a little bit left, 5%. This will definitely help us. We don't have to keep fertilizing, so I guess we won't have to take our thrower out after all. This will have it all what we need. Let's just put this into the workshop here. I need to configure the front. There's no weights on the front of this tractor. I thought I had that on there. It's a little light in front. Customize. There we go. I must have had them off or something. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's check the sales before we advance. Just in case there's something worthwhile. Again, this would be nice. It doesn't have spot spraying, though. We want spot spraying. What is the length on that? That is 27 meters. So it's really not that long, because when we look at... We're looking at the weeders here, which I kind of want to get the maybe the horse. That is... Oh, that's only 24. But it won't cost us any herbicide. So we either want to get our spot spraying. Well, see, this would be a nice... This would be a nice weeder to get. That's going to take some horsepower. 350 horse. Maybe that would be the way to go eventually. Let's see, that one goes up to 28. And then this one goes up to 40. So this would be the one to get. If we did. But again, configuring that up to 40 costs us 800 or 86. That's not a bad way to go either. Maybe we will do that. If that comes up in the sales, we'll definitely have to look at getting that. Alright, let's go ahead and advance to March, and then we will take care of business. Hopefully the snow's gone. Alright, it is March. The snow is gone. We are good to go. So now what we need to do is go ahead and get the field 1 here limed. Which we will just use our John Deere. Not real big on that international. We've been having trouble with that pulling lately. It likes to stutter before it gets going. They just didn't build that mod correctly. Again, we will need a tractor to run like PTO on some stationary things, so I might use it for that. But like I said, we need to keep our eye out for another tractor, because we could use some more, so I can keep it at that other grass field we have. I'm going to leave the auto stacker down there, I think, since we'll be having the other loader. And then we can just take the Kubota down there and do some grass work when we need to. I guess actually we'll still have to take the hay bine down there. Let's check the sales real quick and see if there's anything for sale. This is really tempting. That is so tempting. But like I said, I don't think we're going to do that quite yet. Because I do want to buy an auger. And then a seed treater auger. Which is this guy. That's going to cost us $37,000. This one's only $18,000. I just don't like how long that one is. But maybe it actually ain't that bad. Maybe we should go for this one. And then we won't have to keep back and forth for that loading of the silos. And then we'll use the one we got to load our wagons. That's what it's supposed to be for anyway. Otherwise, I was thinking of this one for loading and then just using our other... Alright, let's go ahead and get our fields limed. Or our field. It's only one we got to do. I guess that's technically two. I guess we got this little one over here. If I want to be correct. And then we'll go ahead and get it disc harrowed. And then I think we gotta go to, yeah, we gotta go to April to plant. Our planting is in April, right? Yes. And we'll plant in April. And we'll be good to go for a while. Alright, looks like we ran out of lime. We're gonna have to go ahead and purchase some more. Went through that pretty quickly. So the question is, do we just fill it full? I suppose we got enough money, 35,000 liters. Let's do it. Can afford it now, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, buy that baler for about 260,000. We are gonna keep our baler that we have right now with the wrapper, and that will stay down at our other field, and probably eventually purchase that other grass field down there too, I think. So at least the baler can make a little more money down there. And then we will just, like I said, keep those down there. Keep the auto stack down there too until we're ready to sell it, because we'll have that, we'll set that baler up right against that shed there, and then we won't have to worry about even putting them in there, because we're going to use the forge system that we never got to use yet, but we have sitting in our shed. It's nice to have big equipment like that, but hasn't even been used yet because we're waiting for the right equipment to use it, so it'll be nice to have that. Alright, just getting the last little bit here. A couple spots that I didn't completely get when I was trying to turn around down here. I wonder if this little area we should, like, in the future, maybe, like, I don't know, do something that's more labor intensive, maybe, like, get a small sugar beet operation. I don't know, it wouldn't be that much, but, like, I feel like I want to put, like, some kind of a different crop in here. Maybe when the update comes out for, I don't know why that's not filling in. The update comes out for Zelanka map that we could put carrots or something in there. If I'm still doing this playthrough by then. We'll see. I don't want to go too long on this playthrough, but I want to make sure that we can experience quite a bit of it. Alright, let's see. We should have good pH now. Yes. Nitrogen is at 20 actually. But that doesn't matter because we have our planter that has fertilizer in it, so that's going to help there. So now what we want to do is get the disc harrow out. And we'll have to get that all tore up. It'll be our first time we're using the disc harrow in this playthrough. It's nice and clean there. It's time to get some use out of it. Alright. They're unfolded. And we will get weeds with this disc harrow, so yeah, we will have to spray again too. Alright, let's put her down. It's got a nice working width. I don't think this... Yeah, we're going... What? 10, 11 miles an hour here? That's not bad at all. Should go actually fairly quickly. And the last little bit here. Yes. Yeah, I was just thinking like how fortunate we are to have fertilizer in both our seeder and our planter. Because that actually helps out tremendously when we can skip one step like that. It'd be a lot more work, that's for sure. I mean, even the direct drill makes a big difference. We could probably work our way into a direct drill for the planter as well. But that will take some time to get there. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pop this over here. Maybe we'll put the planter on the other side. We don't really have, actually. That's not going to fit. We're going to have to put it in the corner again. We need to get another shed put up at some point here, I think. We could snake it in here without banging everything up. That would be tremendously great. There we go. We can leave them spaced out a little more than what we had, at least. Because, yeah, we just got some equipment parked over there on the other side. I definitely want to get a shed put up over there, but I want to make sure we got enough for the auger, the baler, and the seed treatment. Okay, so we're going to have to advance to next month before we can go ahead and plant. So let's just shut this down right here. And before we do that, let's make sure there's no sales. Yeah, the soybeans won't sell until July, so that's something we'll have to watch. Gonna get a nice little cash injection for that too. That helps out so much. Chickens are still doing well. Probably another couple months we'll have to feed them. Let's check the sales again real quick. Yeah, nothing there. Alright, so let's advance to April so we can get to work. Alright, here we are in April. Yeah, property maintenance is 3,800, so that's hitting us a little bit, but we definitely we can afford it now. It feels a little bit better. This field here I want to get bought probably before this gets harvested, I think. Let's check on that. Yeah, it's field 5 here. It'll be about the same time we do 6, I think. canola will harvest in July. So that at the same time we're gonna have to make the sale for the soybeans. We'll have to. How much does that cost? So that'll run us 168,000. But as when we buy that, we're also gonna sell 32 up here, or 22, field 22, and that's actually worth 71,000 we'll get back. So that's not too bad for there. But yeah, we might as well go ahead and get this purchased, and then we can have another field closer by, bigger, and make a little extra profit that way as well. Again, I want to make sure we can get our baler and our auger and all that good stuff purchased first. Grass is coming up, so it looks like a couple more growth stages before that's ready to go. That's when we're going to need that baler. But we could probably go ahead and purchase that anytime. Just, I want to make sure we get it so we don't waste. Let's check the sales real quick. Well, there's a tractor, 140 horse. I want to get some probably bigger, newer equipment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to planting. I think our width isn't the biggest, so it's probably going to take us a little bit of time to do this. But that's quite all right. Get her unfolded. That's it. So that's it for the fold. Just the last two. Okay, we got her on corn. Turn her on. Drop her down. And according to this, it's planting. Let's double check that. Yep, we got 160 nitrogen. pH is perfect. Corn is growing. And we do got weeds coming up, which we will have to spray. This will probably take us a little while running at 10 miles an hour, but our working width is not that big. But it's nice to get the planter out and use it for a change. Alright, last little bit there. That was definitely the planting job. I don't think it would be a bad idea to get this thing upgraded as soon as possible. I guess we could always put stuff off on a worker, especially that long field, because I could just do nice and straight lines. The only thing was there wasn't really anything else for us to do, so I kind of like needed to do it. let's put it in here. Maybe we can whack off the rest of this bag of seed. And then we can get that treatment thing at some point here. We're probably going to need it real quick. Oh, I guess there's still some left. We'll just leave it here. Yeah, let's cover it up. There we go. We'll leave it right there, I think. Okay, so I just realized that we're still wearing some winter clothes, so let's go ahead and change those. Ah, let's go with that. So I think on the next episode we'll go ahead and tackle this, get it sprayed. Probably be coming into me doing that, and then hopefully we get some decent sales. So we can get some other stuff going here. So you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.